Hi, my name is Loraine Thomas, and this documentary will talk about how masculinity can negatively affect men's health. Traditional ideas of masculinity, such as dominance and self-resilience, contribute to behaviors that are harmful to men's physical and mental health. These gender norms are the reason that men tend to not seek help. Not expressing emotions or engaging in self-care leads to these adverse health outcomes. This also leads to much higher rates of substance abuse, violence, chronic illness, and mental health issues. Redefining masculinity allows for a broader range of male behaviors and emotions that could lead to better health outcomes. On average, men live about 5 to 6 years less than women do. Men's life expectancy is about 74.8 years, while women's are around 80.2 years. According to the Global Burden of Disease team, men's life expectancy averages 6.5 years less than women. There are higher mortality rates from various causes, including heart disease, cancer, and suicide. In recent years, there has been an increase in physical activity levels among men, with more men meeting the recommended guidelines for exercise. In general, a higher percentage of today's men are exercising and taking care of their mental health, and fewer are smoking and drinking. Over the past few decades, men's health statistics have shown a notable shift, particularly regarding mental health, with a growing number seeking treatment and changing understanding of masculinity. The stigma around seeking help for mental health has decreased, which has led to an increased awareness and access to care. Unfortunately, those I have interviewed were not able to be present today, but I have written down the answers I received. I interviewed 3 different men in my life: my brother, age 33, my friend, age 21, and my boyfriend, age 25. These were their responses. To my first question, how do you define masculinity in your life? My brother responded by saying, taking responsibility for himself and those that he loves. My friend responded by saying, caring deeply, but expressing it through action more than words. And my boyfriend responded by saying, balancing strength and sensitivity, and knowing when to stand firm and when to listen with compassion. The next question, how do you think society defines masculinity? My brother said, strength and stoicism, being tough and unemotional and self-resilient. My friend responded, certain clothing or behaviors are considered manly. And my boyfriend responded, provider/protector roles, financial success, and defending loved ones. In your own experience, do you think that traditional masculine norms impact how men seek help for their health issues? My brother, men raised with traditional ideas may see asking for help as weakness. They are taught to tough it out, which can delay care for physical or emotional issues until they get quite serious. My friend, health concerns, especially around mental health, sexual health, or chronic pain, can make someone feel exposed. And if masculinity is tied to being invulnerable, admitting a problem feels like failure. My boyfriend responded, traditional masculine norms don't encourage emotional awareness. Some men might not even have the language to describe their distress, so they minimize or misinterpret their symptoms. The fourth question, have you ever felt pressured to avoid showing vulnerability due to masculine ideas? All of them responded, while in prior years they might have felt so, in more recent times there is so much more support around men's mental health that they don't feel the need to hide it as much anymore. And my last question, do you feel like societal expectations around masculinity affect the way you approach your own health and well-being? All 3 said that they will not let their feelings or expectations around masculinity affect the way they take care of their health and well-being. Continuing to talk about this topic will eliminate the stigma around men's mental health. Men should not feel weak talking about their health, and encouraging this conversation will make them feel more comfortable in speaking up. Thank you.